Yo, what to do, everybody? It's your boy Kelly Kill TV, aka the Durag King. Back with some more reactions, man. We got IGN Top 10 A24 movies, A Cinefex movie list, man. Bro, I haven't done a reaction and I don't know how long, bro. Like, it's been a minute. As you can see, the background has changed. No green screen. I mean, it just looks a little bit different. And the camera looks a lot clearer, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, the quality right now looks amazing. But I do want to get back into doing some reactions, man. And I do want to test out how this looks right now. I know. Oh, let me actually do some quick editing real quick. Let me go ahead and put that bitch up right there. Bada boom. You know what I mean? Make that bitch just a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try something different, man. I was gonna have the screen halfway on there, and then I was gonna be on there for the most part, and do a little live reaction like this, man. Guys that don't know or new to the channel, man, I do like to watch a lot of movies and shit. Any movie, you name it, I'll watch. Tonight I'm trying to watch The Prey, bro. I've been smoking and like going to sleep, bro. I've been just so exhausted. Got the baby on the way and shit. That's what you guys do, bro. I got a whole baby on the way, but we'll talk about that in another video because this bitch is 21 minutes long, and I ain't trying to make this a 30-minute video on why I haven't made a reaction in 100 years, because that's not it, bro. So let's get right into this bullshit, bro.
When you see the A24 logo before,
because I don't be hearing this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
And by that we mean,
man, A24 makes some good ass movies too. They make some great movies. Oh my gosh. We about to see the movies they got, but they make some great movies. They're the top 10 though.
I have no clue what you're going to get.
I got the invoice. Know what that means? Your boy about to get
paid. You may not know what you're walking into, but you'll for sure leave feeling sad, happy, angry, joyful, vulnerable, confused, disgusted, elated, despondent, or, if you're lucky, unsure of your place in our vast cosmic sprawl. A24 doesn't have a set genre for its films, but I
want to watch
that
though.
The
Macbeth shit with Denzel Washington.
So here are our picks for the 10 best A24 films.
The fuck is that? Midsommar is probably definitely gonna be like #1, bruh. Midsommar is the craziest A24 movie I have ever seen, bruh. I mean, and I watched this bitch I think 3 times. I watched it once by myself. I watched it with my chat, and then I watched it again by myself. I would never watch this bullshit ever again, bro. Fuck this fucking movie, dog. I swear to God. Top 10 24 A24 movie.
A24, which began as a distribution company in 2012 and has now grown into a production house as well, helped
I forgot about
mid-90s the indie film scene over the past decade with small budgets fueling big ideas. A24's curation of thought-provoking, auteur-driven projects has not only brought us films from more established indie greats like Adam McGoyan, Gus Van Sant, and Sofia Coppola, but it's also given some truly fantastic
some of these I ain't never seen though. The Last Black Man in San Francisco,
English language debut
Enemy,
like Denis Villeneuve's Enemy, or their first feature coming out of a different medium
Saint
like
Maud.
Rose Glass with Saint Maud, or Bo Burnham's 8th Grade. The directorial debuts A24 has had a hand in have been truly staggering. But for our number 10 pick, our favorite debut is Greta Gerwig with Lady Bird.
We're being passive aggressive.
Lady Bird. What Lady Bird about?
So infuriating.
2017.
I'm not yelling. Oh, it's perfect.
Do you love it?
Yeah, and let me know if y'all seen these movies down in the comment section, bro. I like if at least if they're worth watching. You know what I mean? I don't know what Lady Bird is or about, so I'm really just watching like horror movies and like action movies and comedy.
After years in the indie scene,
like
as
a
an
love
actress and
movie,
writer,
nigga.
Greta
I don't
Gerwig
know.
made her solo directorial debut with Lady Bird, a quasi-autobiographical coming-of-age dramedy about a precocious and difficult Catholic school senior played by Saoirse Ronan. Growing up in Sacramento, California, resistant to advice and resentful of her lower middle-class standing.
Resistful to advice is hilarious.
Lady Bird is a tremendous tonal triumph,
that's a crazy thing to fucking
hilarity,
say.
Stinging honesty, and resounding heart. The various coming-of-age stories that A24 has been able to shepherd run the gamut of tragic to comedic to somewhere blissfully
I like mid-90s, bro. I haven't seen
mid-90s,
bro. Mid-90s is probably one of the better ones, bro. This is my last time pausing the fucking video too as well.
All at once, dramatic and hilarious, giving us a taste of real with a splash of bitter wit. For A24, any genre is a sandbox worth exploring. Science fiction has proven to be a particularly popular realm to tinker with on an indie level, provided large ideas take precedence over large budgets. Whether it's Scarlett Johansson starring as a man-eating alien in Jonathan Glazer's Under the Skin, Colin Farrell living in a future where partnerless people are turned into animals in The Lobster, or Robert Pattinson and a baby hurtling toward a black hole.
There's always some weird shit going on at A24, dog.
Zillions of dollars.
I was about to say, it's always
It just needs fresh ideas, game actors, and an awesomely askew take on the world. And we think there's no better example of that than our number 9 pick, Alex Garland's Ex Machina.
Oh yeah, I seen
You
that
have a
shit.
name?
I seen this shit.
Yes,
This shit's good though.
Ava.
This shit really good.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ava.
By the time 2015's Ex Machina rolled around, first-time director Alex Garland had already made waves
He definitely
in the sci-fi
smashed
world
too.
for over a decade.
And some of y'all weird ass niggas definitely smashed this shit too, bro. Keep it the fucking buck with me, dog. Y'all smashing robots, bro. In 2032, dog. Y'all smashing robots, dog. No cap.
Having written the screenplays for Danny Boyle films 28 Days Later and Sunshine.
Bro, why 28
already
Days
having
Later
his
look like
debut
that?
novel,
That shit
The
ain't
Beach
that
turned
old.
into a Danny Boyle movie as well. After pinning 2012's Dread, Garland set out to direct his first film, which turned out to be a devilish, claustrophobic, controlled burn of AI intrigue. Ex Machina starred Oscar Isaac as a tech genius CEO who invites a low-level programmer played by Donald Gleason to his secluded estate to evaluate and test the emotive responses and humanity of a robot he's built, played by Alicia Vikander.
Sheesh.
Ex Machina doesn't reveal what type of movie it is right away, instead slowly unraveling itself, moving from budding man-machine
Niggas out there
romance into something
niggas
more
out there
dark
kissing
and
robots
diabolical.
and shit.
It's
Oh,
a tight, sparsely
what the fuck? Whoa! What the fuck was that? Bro.
From budding man-machine romance into something more dark and diabolical.
I don't remember this shit. Hey, go cat. What the fuck?
It's a tight, sparsely populated movie with style and smarts to spare, making the most of its small-scale set and larger-than-life ideas.
Oh.
And Oscar Isaac's ability to boogie down with his fembots.
You tore up her picture. I'm gonna tear up the dance floor, dude. Check it out.
By the end, in what can be seen as Garland's most effective and
Damn.
cutting work, you're thrust into a world of nightmarish paranoia and dystopian possibilities.
Alright, I don't remember some of that shit, bro. I had to be the deluxe
Moving
version,
from the front
dog.
half of the sci-fi fantasy section into the back end, fantasy, unlike most other genres, tends to be a little harder to pull off without a massive budget. But that doesn't mean you can't go completely wild with just the bare necessities. Imagination can take you anywhere.
I gotta watch that, The Tragedy of Macbeth. I gotta see that
take on
shit.
Shakespeare's The Tragedy of Macbeth, or the palpable paranoia and madness of Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse, or the insanely high concept
Heard The
of
Lighthouse
Daniel
was pretty
Swiss
good
Army
too.
Man. Yes, sometimes a fantasy realm can be manifested via nothing more than a painfully alone person and their intrusive delusions. Hobbits and dwarves are wonderful, but think of the fantastic
Wait, The
fantasy
Hobbit came out
Gollum
on
created in his own
A24?
mind just by living in a cave by himself for 400 years. And our number
mean,
8
we
pick
all
is
seen
not
that
only the
shit.
newest film on this list, but it's also one of the most delightfully inspired spectacles in recent movie history.
Really? Not
Seeing
this
is
one.
Believing, and those who've
Wow,
seen Everything Everywhere
that
All
bitch
at
just
Once
came out
know
this
that
year.
It's an A24 instant classic.
Nick, come on.
You may be in grave danger. There's no time to explain. Hold this.
Helmed by the Daniels, the collective name for directors Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, this hyperactive,
I'm about to say, this is a
immensely
brand new
moving
movie.
adventure
This shit
through
just came
multiversal
out.
Therapy was conceived and plotted out back before the multiverse was just beginning to make pop culture waves. Like on that one episode of Community where the housewarming party erupts into tumultuous timeline-hopping trips. Everything Everywhere All at Once features a career
Is that called The
best for
Community?
iconic
I
Michelle
never
Yeoh,
seen
who
that shit
gets to
before.
bring everything she's known for to the table, from drama to action to truly absurd comedy. The story follows a
fuck?
family who is struggling both
How do
financially
you
and
even do
emotionally
that
with their
shit?
taxes being audited and their future feeling uncertain as a cosmic
had a
visitor
fucking
arrives
muscle
to
in
tell
it,
Yo's
though.
Evelyn that she's the only version of Evelyn in the entire multiverse who can save reality as we know it from an unstoppable enemy looking to swallow everything. As Evelyn utilizes the talents and skills of other versions
It's
of
probably
herself
herself.
from across different dimensions, she also experiences an endless universe of what-ifs, catching glimpses of what her life would have been like if different choices had been made. Everything
Damn.
Everywhere All at Once is a salad bar for the senses, running you through the entire spectrum of human emotions as part of a punchy, poignant look at family, fate, and Franks for fingers.
Like Frank's like the hot dogs or some shit.
One genre that never seems to run out of steam, as there are in fact a million stories to tell, is the old reliable.
That was a
coming
good
of age
number
tale,
8 though.
Which
That was a good number
A24
8.
has definitely put its stamp on. There are some
Another
obvious
drama
picks here. The
film.
aforementioned Lady Bird and 8th Grade.
See, with A24, bro, I've really only watched like sci-fi shit, bro. I didn't really watch like the drama shit. Mid-90s I watched for the 90th time that they're going to show it, and probably never put it on the list. I've seen mid-90s a million times.
Jonah Hill's mid-90s, Sean Baker's The Florida Project, or Andrea Arnold's American Honey. But A24 has a collection of films that boast a broader definition of coming of age. These are films that study someone's formative years, no matter which years they happen to be. It's an always fascinating, resonating watch, and just because we're at our most vulnerable and awkward as children trying to make our way in the world doesn't mean this genre has to be about
What
kids.
the fuck?
They can tackle tales from middle schoolers yearning for acceptance, or, okay, hear us out, the nephew of King Arthur trying to carve out a heroic
the
destiny
Northman?
in our number 7 pick, The Green Knight.
Tell me a tale of
Oh yeah, I
yourself,
heard the Green Knight was pretty good. I heard that was pretty
so
good.
that I might know thee.
Yeah, it's the same dude that played in
I have none to tell.
I forgot this other movie, bro. The one with Angelina Jolie, Maleficent.
You have none to tell yet.
David
No.
Lowery's lush and mesmerizing
He played in
look at Arthurian
Mission
legend, The
Impossible.
Green Knight is a
Mission
fantasy,
Impossible is
but
what he played in.
it also, as Lowery
Mission
himself
Impossible,
described,
bro.
is a failure to launch
The latest
story
one.
about squandered potential. Lowery's reimagining of ye old narrative poem Sir Gawain and the Green Knight delivers an enchanting, gorgeous fable about fate, fortune, temptation, and courage. This weird and grimly whimsical tale about the only knight of the Round Table with no courageous exploits to share is a fever dream of deconstructive fantasy, infusing old lore and myth with modern worries and fears. Gawain's Odyssey is filled with dangers, wonders, twists, and tests as Lowery unspools a haunting exploration of what it means to be a hero and the unusual challenges we face when trying to write our own story.
That man's on them drugs, bud. What the fuck?
One of our favorite things
Midsommar
about
is definitely
A24
number
is what the
one.
company's done with
Midsommar is number
horror,
one.
which
Watch.
is why it's getting 3 slots in the middle of our list.
Damn,
Horror is
3?
a genre that never needs stars or money.
Damn, horror's giving 3 A24 slots, so we're at number 6. Midsommar's gonna be at one of these.
Great horror can be made cheap, and it's something audiences are always hungry for. Survival is the name of the game when maniacs are creeping around in the dark trying to cut you and gut you with anything sharp and handy. Why, just this year, a bunch of sex-positive
X
filmmakers
is pretty good.
were trying
X
to
is
make
really
their
good.
own mark in independent cinema and got ganked by the horniest Mima in Texas in Ty West's X.
X is really
and Gen
good.
Z will get skewered figuratively and literally in Helena Rain's Bodies.
Bodies,
Where 7 young
bodies.
friends discover that being systematically murdered during a hurricane is
that Pete
like
Davidson?
super toxic behavior. And then there's the absolutely berserk and barbaric thriller about a punk band savagely scrambling to survive the night in our number 6 pick, Jeremy
Oh
Saulnier's
my god, the green room.
I just cowered
Bro,
behind
how did
these
I forget about this
trees
fucking
till
movie,
I got
bro?
shot, covered in paint.
I forgot about this
But
shit.
Rick-
Tiger, you done?
It's when they got trapped in
man,
that
we gotta
building,
go.
yeah.
That's okay.
And crazy ass people.
One of the late, great Anton Yelchin's final film performances came in this 2016 film where he played a member of a DIY punk band whose no-frills club tour of the Pacific Northwest takes a detour into a grimy bar in the Oregon woods.
Yeah.
Of course, the somewhat snotty members of the Ain't Rights discover a little too late that their gig is at a Nazi watering hole. But if that wasn't bad enough, they also witness a murder and have to hole up in the club's green room with the dead girl's friend, while the white supremacists, armed with knives and fighting dogs, do
Yeah, I
their best to
remember
rid
that
the
shit.
world of any and all witnesses. Green Room will have you clenching anything on your body that can be clenched for a solid
Green
90
Room's pretty
minutes.
good, though, man.
And if your
Definitely check
bucket
it out.
list also just so happens to randomly have I want to see beloved actor Patrick Stewart play the leader of a murderous Nazi clique, then this is definitely a must-see.
They gave 5. They
Delving
gave
into the sinister and
3 slots
supernatural
with the
end
horror,
of the horror
though.
pool, however, is what helped put A24 on the map the most.
How did I
Solidifying-
forget it comes at night? How did I forget about this shit, bro? This is a fucking classic, bro. How did I forget, bro? Fucking classic ass movie, bro. Classic ass fucking
company
movie, bro.
as true tastemakers. When anything's possible, terror
I haven't
has
seen that
free
shit,
reign.
bro.
There are quieter entries into this.
It's like some of these only
supernatural
seen
subgenre
once,
here,
but like now
the
that I'm
Haunted
seeing it,
House
is
in
like
David Lowery's A Ghost Story.
I remember.
Splendid giallo throwbacks like the Haunted Dress in Peter Strickland's In Fabric, and the Is It Real or Imagined religiously haunted
Now her
mind
Saint
in
Maud
Rose
is really
Glass's
good.
Saint Maud. Nothing
We watched a lot of
tops
videos
the
where
gory and gruesome possessions
Oh,
taking
I
place
forgot about that. Hereditary. We watched what the hell? Hold up, chat. Hold up, y'all. I bet. Hold up, man. I be getting emails about shit, you know what I mean? It's business right here, man. If you guys don't know, your boy go live on the Facebook every single motherfucking day. 24/7, man. Don't play, man. Kelly Kill TV on the But I was about to say, bro, I forgot about Hereditary, dog. Hereditary is freaking crazy. I ain't gonna cap. Hereditary is really fucking crazy, bro.
in our number 5 pick, Hereditary.
Yeah.
Don't you swear at me!
This fucking movie is insane.
Don't you ever
One of the
raise your voice at me. I am your mother. All I do is worry
Crazy
and
horror film.
slay
Crazy
and
horror film.
defend you. And
Crazy.
all I get back is that face on your face. So
That
full
fucking
of
face of your
disdain
face.
and resentment and always so annoyed.
Ari Aster's Ruthless debut film, which also stands as one of the few films A24 has co-financed, is blunt force trauma in art house horror form.
This shit is
Hereditary
insane.
begins as elevated psychological terror before leaving you with heavy-hitting, hardcore revelations that blow the mind and explode the heart. Perhaps one of the more polarizing films on this list, simply due to the film's third act insanity, Hereditary is a movie that unravels
Look at her in the back. Look at her in the back.
Established
That's
stars
just fucking
Toni Collette
crazy.
and Gabriel Byrne headlined this tale of generational secrets and familial wounds as the Graham family suffers the loss of its cold and strict maternal grandmother. As increasingly tragic and bizarre things continue to happen to the family, Hereditary becomes a dreadful cocktail of drama and gore and demons and ritualistic sacrifice and incredibly crisp lenses in the cinematography.
Shit is weird at
that
the end
proves
too,
it's
bro.
never too late or too early to do one of those 23andMe tests, provided it can detect being the vessel of an overlord from hell. In short, Hereditary provides everything you need in a good supernatural horror film, and instantly solidified Aster as a voice to be reckoned
We watch
with
this shit
the
in
genre.
Discord. We definitely bringing back, man. I gotta put my Discord in the comments too. We're definitely bringing back Discord nights where we watch scary movies, bro. Cause we watch this shit. We watch. Hold up, let me bring up my Discord. Hold up. We watch What did we watch, bro? We watched Hereditary. We watched Hereditary. We watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We watched Midsommar. We watched and Quarantine. Those are the scary movies. But we also watched The Matrix. We also watched at the postponed 007. But we watched Judas and the Black Messiah, and then we watched 21 Bridges, bro. We bringing back Discord movie nights, bro. Next Friday night, bro. It's coming back, bro. Full fucking force, dog. No cap, dog. Midsommar's gonna be number
Horror
one.
doesn't have to go that hard, of course. It can be quieter, more patient, and less gooey. It Comes at Night from 2017 is an
I think
absolutely
Midsommar's
terrifying
number
watch,
one.
and it only involves a
I
family
think
trying to
Midsommar's
shelter
number
and
one.
protect themselves in a future world ravaged by a deadly plague. Oz
Yeah, I remember
Perkins'
that
The
shit.
Blackcoat's Daughter is another slow burn treat, split into 3 timelines, keeping you guessing until the very end.
Blackcoat's-
And
I've
previous
never seen
mentions
that
on this
before.
list need to be name checked
Never
here
seen Ghost
again,
Story
as a
either.
Ghost Story and Under the Skin undoubtedly
Never seen
qualify.
Under the Skin either.
However, it's another film that horrifically plummets
No, The Witch was A24 as well. Damn, A24 got some fucking bangers. Oh man, The Witch is another good one too, bro. You gotta watch The Witch, bro. That shit, bro. The ending, it's like all A24 ending of the movies are fucking just weird, bro. It's weird. Their endings are weird, bro. You gotta watch
That's
this Witch,
what
bro.
it means to have a purpose that takes our number 4 spot. And whether you spell it
Wow.
WITCH or with those two V's in
Two
there as the
V's,
W,
yeah.
there's no denying the power and dread of Robert Eggers' The Witch.
This shit is insane.
And lead us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. For yea, though I should walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me.
A24 had, of course, been very successful before 2016, but with The
That
Witch
shit's
came
fucking
a sea
crazy.
change in brand recognition. The Witch was the most financially successful film for the company to date, and with some
Really?
absolutely glowing reviews under its colonial buckle,
Yeah, this shit is like psychologically crazy. Like Like the baby go missing and shit just get weird and weird and weird and weird and weird, bruh.
Stood as a high watermark for low-budget new wave horror. The sheer scariness of this unrelenting, unnerving tale, which only involves a small wooden house and the nearby woods, is a prime example of just how impactful horror can be when it's composed and precise. Anya Taylor-Joy became an instant star as Thomasin, the oldest daughter of the 17th century
she's a great
that gets
actor.
targeted by
She's a
nearby
fantastic
coven of
actor.
witches after the father's strict religious beliefs got them all exiled from their New England colony, which, you know, was already pretty rigid in its puritanical ways. Over the course of this wicked, hellish yarn, Thompson's basically framed and blamed for everything that goes wrong at the invisible hands of the nearby servants of Satan, simply because she's a young girl on the cusp of womanhood, and men were so fearful of women, their bodies, and their desire to have a will of their own that they lose their sanity at the thought of bodily autonomy. Come to think of it, nothing at all has changed since then. Which is why The Witch plays so well here in the 21st century, encapsulating hatred of women through the lens of black magic hysteria. This is the story
crazy,
of a girl
bro.
who cried a river and, well, decided that living deliciously was better than suffering at the hands of a society that was destined to make her life miserable.
Shit is fucking crazy, bro. Shit is fucking crazy, bro.
No matter what genre A24 is trying its hand at, drama is usually at the heart of it. This goes double for horror, since horror can play as the backdrop for anything. Slashers are fun, and creature features like 2016's The Monster are a blast, but horror most often is a reflection of very real human traumas and fears.
That is true.
This was never more evident than in our number 3 pick, which not only thematically dovetails our transition
Midsommar's
from
number
horror to
3,
drama, but it's also Ari Aster's fever dream follow-up.
This shit is
Hereditary,
fucking crazy.
Midsommar.
Midsommar. I tell you guys right now, I would never watch this fucking movie again, bro. This is the most nastiest, craziest white people movie. It is so mentally fucked up, bro. Like, I cannot watch this shit, bro. No cap. Can't watch it. I can't watch this, bro. Can't watch this shit.
What? You didn't think I forgot, did you? I'm sorry.
Yep. Ari Aster is 2 for 2 when it comes to A24 horror bangers. Midsommar features Florence Pugh as a tragedy-stricken young woman who makes the mistake of traveling to a midsummer festival in central Sweden with a shitty boyfriend who secretly wants to end things with her.
Facts.
As Pugh's Danny still reels from the untimely death of her entire family, she clings to a young man who doesn't want to deal with the remnants of her trauma. At the pagan festival, which presents itself as sunshine and rainbows, well, okay, sunshine and hallucinogenics, the couple and their friends find themselves in the progressively off-putting and alarming grip of a murderous cult who's wholeheartedly into voluntary and involuntary human sacrifices. Midsommar is a frightening, fascinating watch that will leave you with more than a few malignant memories. It's visually stunning, emotionally punishing, and also operates as sort of a malicious breakup.
Put that man in a wheelchair, burn that man. Look at his face.
But at the heart of Midsommar is a Danny who accidentally stumbles upon a pretty radical way of dealing with her demons.
Burn her boyfriend alive at the end, bro. Some weird
Sometimes,
shit,
though,
bro.
all you need is a charismatic, kooky character at the center of your drama. And
What
yes,
they got above Midsommar, though?
Likeable. As long as they're interesting enough for you to get carried away in their exploits and invested in their goals, you've got a winning flick. There's the based on a real Twitter thread Zola.
Right, some of these I've never seen.
Ethan Hawke garnered some of the best reviews of his career as a priest having serious struggles with his faith in Paul Schrader's First Reform. Both Ryan Reynolds and Ben Mendelsohn scored big as desperate gamblers in Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck's Mississippi Grind. Or any of the characters in Yorgos Lanthimos' The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Speaking of gambling, though, the neurotic nucleus of our number 2 pick knows all too well the risks of letting it ride on a so-called sure thing.
Oh, I forgot about Uncut Gems. I never seen it because they ruined the ending for me that he died at the end. They said it was a good movie and then he dies at the end. They ruined the movie for me, bro. And I was like, I will never watch this ever, bro. Like, ever. I've yet to watch it.
Block shots. Well, what do you know? Going at this, going at that. What do you know?
I don't know. I just know.
Well, I'll tell you what I know. That's the dumbest bet I ever heard of.
I disagree.
Also known as the movie to finally get Adam Sandler an acting award that didn't have the word worst in front of it, Uncut Gems saw the comedian take one of his rare breaks from movies where donkeys have weaponized diarrhea and try his hand at something different and more dramatic. Previously, Sandler's experiments with drama had him working with the likes of Noah Baumbach, Mike Binder, and Paul Thomas Anderson. Here, teamed with the brothers.
Yeah,
Josh
I heard
and Ben
Uncut was
Safdie,
good
who
though.
were
I heard
following
Uncut
up
was
their
good.
A24
I just can't watch it
hit
because
Good
people
Time.
ruin that shit
Sandler
for me.
shined
Like I
brighter
just
than
can't
ever
watch the movie no
before
more,
as
bro.
a fast-talking gambling addict who races around Manhattan's Diamond District to retrieve an expensive gym he purchased in order to pay off his debts. It's another instance of a comedian proving that they can absolutely ace drama class when given the right material, and Uncut Gems is a grimy, anxiety-fueled film that aptly takes advantage of Sandler's motor mouth skills and ability to deliver quick hilarity in the midst of dramatic frenzy. Oh,
Damn.
and Sandler won the Independent Spirit Award for Best Male Lead that year, in case you were wondering what award he got.
Oh, you won an award for this? Okay, that's good. Hey, I like Adam Sandler, bro.
The best
I ain't
way to
gonna lie. He
move
makes great
someone
movies.
to stir up emotions and empathy is with the
I
standard
wanna know what's number
traditional
one.
human drama. This is an arena that A24 excels in.
I wanna
Whether
know
it's
what's
the
number
emotional
one.
journey of a suburban African American.
It's like a lot of these smaller movies walk so some of these bigger movies could run. Because Uncut Gems was good, Hereditary, The Witch, Midsommar, Maddie the X, Maddie the movies that they mentioned was really good, and a lot of these like The Waves walk so the movies could run, bro, which is great. Like I fuck with it, bro.
Family in Trey Edward Schultz's Waves, the rocky relationship between a radio DJ and his nephew in Mike Mills' Come On, Come On, or the dysfunctional Thanksgiving portrayed in Stephen Karam's The Humans, or Lulu Wang's Bittersweet The Farewell. Drama as a nifty side effect also happens to be the best way to win awards, just as the star of A24's Room, Brie Larson, and her close personal friend Oscar T. Statue. Or Minari's Yoon Yoo Jung and her pal,
It's like
Adam
these
E.
movies like
Ward,
this, like
or
nobody
the
know what
entire
this shit
cast and
is.
crew of Best Picture winner Moonlight.
Oh,
All right.
and then I forget, bro. Some of these movies I forget. Like I forget A24's behind them because it's like A24 is such. It's not a small, big company, but it's not a small one either. You know what I mean? Like I forgot about Moonlight, bruh.
First things first.
This shit was
Can't
a
sit at my table
great
like that.
movie, bro.
Can't sit with your back to the door. Come on.
Never switch your back against the door, bro. Ever
You
in
don't know
life.
somebody creeping up on you.
Facts.
All right, see that?
Never sit with
Now
the
you
door.
can see everything.
Which is A24's biggest critical victory to date. Barry Jenkins' Moonlight, the first film A24 co-produced, also picked up a Best Supporting Actor trophy for Mahershala Ali and the Best Adapted Screenplay prize. But these much-deserved rewards aren't the reason Moonlight is the top A24 film.
A24
They are a testament to its greatness.
Yeah, facts.
Moonlight is a compassionate, remarkable story that, diverging from the heightened, out-there genres that populate much of this list, digs deep into pulverizing human drama. It's personal, heartbreaking, and pure. Presented in 3 chapters representing 3 stages of life for the main character, Chiron, Moonlight is a juggernaut of dramatic and poetic storytelling, tackling themes of abuse, sexuality, and identity. As a child, Chiron grows up with a crack-addicted mother and a drug dealer as a father figure. As a teen, he's bullied and beaten for being gay, even betrayed by his best friend and first ever sexual partner. As an adult, Chiron wears the scars of his torment as he attempts to reconcile with his past. Based on an unpublished, semi-autobiographical play by Terrell Alvin McCraney, beautifully wading into the thematic pools of the black male identity, toxic masculinity, and loneliness, Moonlight is easily one of the best films of this century, and an easy choice for one of the best films to come from A24.
Yeah, this shit was good though, man, and it did get backlash because of the gay and this bullshit. You know how this shit goes.
So,
man.
what do you think?
You know how this shit is, man. You know how niggas is with the LGBTQ and shit. Niggas just don't like the shit at all, bro. So it is what it is. That's why, you know what I mean. But movie was pretty cool. Like I said, man. A24 got some fucking bangers, bro. Like A24 has some bangers, dog. I forgot, man. Let me know what you guys' favorite movie is down below by A24. Mine is still Midsommar. And The Witch, I forgot The Witch, man. It's a mix between the 2, man. Or the 3, Midsommar, The Witch, and Hereditary is probably one of my 3 favorites. Especially horror films to date. So, but yeah, man, let me know what you guys think down below, man. Hopefully we back. Hope you guys like the background. Hope you guys like the new layout look for the reactions, man. It's your boy Kelly Go TV, aka the Durag King, and I'm out of here. Deuces, baby, deuces.